Hello and all. Welcome back. Monday night here at IR. We're back with stream 4 of
Sounds right.
33. We if this is your first stream, well,
Turn back.
come back.
Spoilers beyond this point.
Spoilers beyond this point because we just
And they're
finished.
pretty critical.
They're
I mean,
pretty
you've already
critical.
got them, really, if you're paying attention.
Yeah. Yeah. We finished Act 1 last week. Got to pour one out for our boy Gustav. He had ambitions of taking out the Paintress. Fortunately, they were cut short at the Stone Wave Cliffs.
We don't know that his contribution won't be the critical component. He still made, got us. He helped us get as far as we've gotten. If we make it there, that's, he's a part of that. So it's not necessarily in vain.
True.
But he did.
Dead. But the spirit of the expedition lives on. Our motto.
And we still got his hand, right? That was
Still have his hand, yeah. His
the
robotic
key.
hand. Motto being when one falls, continue. Tomorrow comes. And so we now have the girls in Verso. We don't know much about yet, other than he has some sort of connection. The man who took Gustav's life. I don't remember if we got his name. Oh,
I'm trying to remember.
I know his name.
I think we did get it. I
Yes.
feel like he said it. I can't remember what it is.
Okay, so it's Renoir. I believe we got
that. Sounds right. Yeah, he was talking about him. Yeah, Verso was like when he came to the camp, as I'm remembering it. Anyway, he was like telling him about who he is because Renoir's from Expedition Zero.
Yes, and apparently so was
Verso. Verso is as well. Okay, I was like, I'm fuzzy on whether or not he was also. But
he's apparently over 100 years old. Looks good for his
right. Doing all right. Got a little gray.
Got a little gray.
I mean, we don't know that wasn't there before he started or got like eternal. Though we can probably no. Expedition Zero was 100 again, so they're I mean, probably weren't already 100.
Oh man, but unfortunately, even though Gustav is gone, we must wait.
Right.
Continue.
Realize that this Mel was the main character all along.
That's true. Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe main character. She definitely has a important role to play.
This is this tale of her trauma. It feels, but I don't really know. From my perspective, anyway, it has just been a story about her suffering and in response to said suffering. But there may be an oversimplification, and there's a whole lot of game left. So who can say? I was gonna say I don't remember what our broader objective or like the specific thing, other than like kill the Paintress.
Yeah, I mean that was pretty much the goal. I think is to continue traveling north, and Forgotten Battlefield is in the.
Gotcha. Okay.
He recently learned how to. He's now have a new attack to use against us called gradient attacks, which are a whole different button to block against. Oh man.
Yep.
The get girl. Tactical baguettes. The whole squad is all Frenched up today.
I have I wonder if Verso has a costume like that.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
Yeah, I was gonna say it seems like everybody's got a lot of these extra outfits. Pretty game. Yeah, I was gonna say I think we like ran in here and then ran out and saved. But I do remember running up and being like, God, this game's pretty. And I'll just reiterate. Damn, this game is pretty.
Yes, it is.
profile.
Just that weapon she gets is just. All right, so yeah, Verso, who takes the place of Gustav, I mentioned briefly at the end of last session. His gameplay is very much in the style of Dante from Devil May Cry. He's got a ranking style meter over on the right side. His perfection so as long as he doesn't get hit, keeps hitting, his rank does more damage.
Here we go. Careful now.
Ooh, shit.
On me.
Let's cover path.
I'm ready. Take cover.
Timed it too late.
Radiant.
Yeah.
It's like trying to figure out, like, okay, so how do you know which one you're supposed to do as a general rule? I know, like, the jump one, I remember there's, like, an icon for that. I guess that one has the, like, screen effect and the slowdown. Yeah. That's, like, a lot to try and keep straight.
It really
And
is.
then in the instant that they jump at you or whatever.
Wait till they start combining them all into one.
Right. That's a stressy game. That's...
Precision.
Generally, I like my JRPGs to be less like, actiony.
Ready
You
to
know,
invade.
I just want to sit here and pick commands. Like, I don't want to have to be good at anything other than making decisions.
Oh, you should see my file that's on.
I bet, dude. Yeah, because that's what I was gonna say. It's like this is. I mean, it's not super difficult, but it's unforgiving. If you start screwing up a couple times in a row, like somebody drops and things get complicated. And, like this is on the like medium or whatever. I don't know. It's yeah. I've seen games be or these sorts of games can get way easier when you're not
You're
on the
awake.
hard mode.
Have you sufficiently recovered? If so, then you can help. There's much left to do. Are you? I guess not. Pity. I'd hoped to return to more important matters. Instead, I must occupy my time with this. What do you mean? What important?
It's all a dream.
Vengeance. I really don't have time. Probably for the best that you don't get involved. After, go and play with your friend. I'll handle it.
Interesting.
Looks like we passed the danger zone. And no sign of your special never.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we're lucky.
Calling Mr. Loggins.
Expedition 57, Carla. These siege engines seemed much more powerful in Lumiere. But on this battlefield, next to all these broken bodies, staring at the true size of the monolith, I feel despair. I dare not show my true feelings. As commander, I cannot yield to fear, but I can't help but wonder, is pressing forward the correct course of action? Our lives are forfeit anyway, but is there perhaps a better way to spend such precious coin?
Well, to build the siege engines.
Ah, yeah.
guessing. Which is interesting that, yeah, now it's just like they send you, and I don't even know if there was like a boat. I mean, I assume there were boats. There was a bunch of people on the beaches, but I'm fuzzy on the
Oh yeah,
less and less money kind
he's still shell shocked. Awesome.
Hey, you holding up? We're almost there.
Holding up. Everywhere we go, just death.
Yeah, I was gonna say
More
that,
death.
Gustav's
Everywhere
like
we go,
the
just death.
what, like
I just,
third or fourth
I don't want to see that anymore.
close person.
Look, my
I
Elliot.
thought you would understand. You said you spent your
Since the-
immortality burying the people around you. Doesn't any of this bother you?
Practice.
And you. Gustav's dead. How can you keep going like nothing happened?
We need to continue.
Why do you...
Mael,
If I stop, I'll die.
you know what we must do. When one falls, come on.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think. Other than all the people that got slaughtered in one go. Then Gustav, then, or I guess Sophie first. But she's down, friends. Those are the rough Dark Souls bosses, from what I
The
understand.
human-sized ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Not a big Dark Souls guy, but my understanding. Oh, good.
Ah, a lake of blood. Lovely.
Well, it could just be paint, you know, or ink, or,
Wine.
you know, yeah, right.
It is
Cranberry juice. I don't know. Fun.
Are you hurt?
Fine.
She lied.
A lot of bodies.
Decent number of bodies there.
Thanks.
Ready?
I guess.
Boss.
Right. It's a little bigger than human size.
But I still have close. Oh yeah.
Still though, solid. It's yeah. He's, toughy. We'll get some returns to attack.
Careful, Verso.
Nice.
I like all the point feet. I don't know how to describe it.
Oh yeah, all the Nevrons have
Been,
pointed
like, a
feet. You'll notice that. Yeah.
consistently- Yeah, and like it's a cool thing. I don't know. They look weird. Some, yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas shit.
Ooh. Ooh. Nice.
Get ready.
Oh.
Ready to strike.
Bye. Oh, he's got a phase 2.
I was gonna say, it seems like this is a tame boss fight. If not. Cool. Yeah, he's got 4 arms. I almost said something about that. But like one sword for 4 arms doesn't seem right. I don't know if he gets up to 4, but that's gonna be a lot of extra work. Jesus.
Precision.
A storm is coming.
You get to attack, and I attack.
A storm
I don't know what your. Is that a jump? It
No,
doesn't-
it's
you don't got
it's
the icon for it.
it's a dodge, but I always try. I think it's always gonna have an after he puts the sword in the ground, but it's like right when he puts.
Okay.
Finesse and grace.
This should.
Oh, inverted. That doesn't sound good.
Ready to evade.
Oh, shoot.
What did he do?
So inverted is a status effect that basically like zombie from
Oh, okay. Heals hurt.
yeah.
Let's push forward.
Characters healed while inverted.
Ready to parry.
Fucking cool. I mean, sucks, but that was cool.
Target marked.
Phantom strike, baby. Oh,
Just-
oh, it's over.
Oh, I gotcha. That's yeah, y'all's not on the field. Ooh,
Base attack has
That's
one
a
extra
lot.
hit.
that's not bad.
I like that more than the sword.
Look at nerd. Look at all these schmucks in here. Couldn't handle
You did well.
it. Come on.
All this. This is what we're fighting for.
I don't know. That's the case I'd make. Because it sounds a lot like sunk cost fallacy is the problem. Like, this is arguably the best case I get.
Like,
Like,
sure.
we should just go home. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Those baguettes are ruined.
You are.
I'm sure they're very fine, solid crust on them and everything, but you know, no bread could survive being submerged in blood for an extended period. Oh man. All
An advantage.
Is this the place?
Yeah. We can bury your friend under this tree, if that's okay with you.
yeah. What did you bury?
I'm assuming. Like my thought is like, it's just assumed they took the body with them. It's just not seen in cutscenes, but I don't know.
That's not big enough for
No, that's not big enough. Maybe it's just like a memorial.
unless they just dug a straight pit down, dropped them in face. I thought they needed the glove or the hand.
They needed the so yeah, I thought that too my first time. They need the Lumina converter, which is not the same.
It's not the hand.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that was
The
part
hand
of it.
the hand was powered by the Lumina converter.
Got it.
And also,
Nice.
I've since learned through game, you see the Lumina converter in gameplay. That's what converts Pictos into Lumina.
Okay.
Paintress, Renoir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us. You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me. Yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family. See you in the next life.
They're like, is this all a dream, or they're dead, or I don't know, but.
Regardless of what it is, though, the emotions are.
Oh, dude, yeah. Like, it
Memories are
doesn't.
real.
Right. None of that changes any of. That's like. Oh, God. I don't know. There's some. You know, you get the sad Frenchman philosophers talking about, like, hell, and it sounds a lot like this. Like, going through the same struggle over and over again for the first time still. Like, I don't know. There's something here. I don't know what it is. I haven't like been able to nail it down, but yeah, I keep trying to figure it out. Sup, bud?
Oh, mon ami.
For about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. Like we should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food, and then from there, we head north to Monoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the Paintress heart.
Her heart?
That
Yes.
seems like it's
You
not
can't just
her.
stroll up to the Paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
A heart.
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know
What?
it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found
Old
old Lumiere.
Lumiere.
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger
Yeah.
continent.
Yeah.
I've traveled with many expeditions.
Lumiere.
I
Being
was with the
Paris.
58th when we found old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before we could get
City
further.
light.
And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Monoko Station. And then we'll take the Paintress's heart.
I feel like that I should recognize too.
What's that?
I feel like Monoko Station is like I don't know, some big underground stop or something. You know, I don't know, like Piccadilly Circus or some equivalent place in Paris that we should be keying on. I don't know it is, but it feels like it.
Their relationship.
How far up the mountain is Monoko Station? Will we see snow?
Not too high, but
Monaco,
Yeah.
Monte Carlo Station.
there's usually snow.
I'm pretty sure.
Fantastic.
Oh, right.
No, that's in
There's
Monaco.
No snow in Lumiere.
Goddamn AI.
I don't think there's a Monaco station.
No, it doesn't seem like there is.
And I
Yeah.
I wouldn't look too far into it because it might spoil something for you.
Yeah, no, I did
Only in books
like
and
immediate
paintings. It's almost as mythical as
proof.
Gestrels.
And just as fun. And sometimes just as deadly.
Oh. Really? My husband was obsessed with the idea of snow. I can't wait to see some.
That you will.
Urso approaches Sayos.
You seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analysing our stress levels.
Well,
Name
it's
one.
important to understand your teammates.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
I'll trade you.
I'll trade you.
No, what am I thinking? Staying mysterious is better. It's a good joke.
Stories and then
I'm just trying to
there
hit
are
on Cielo. That's the problem.
stories. You first then.
Something unusual then.
Something unusual then?
Nice.
Strange wonders and mysteries?
A bit impersonal, Not really how you get to know each other. I don't think that's worthy of a trade. No. Tell me something dark and melancholy and personal.
Ooh, going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
Yeah,
We're going
that's.
to share.
I mean,
Let's share.
Story for a story, right?
We'll see.
Urso and Sayos. And it's art. Urso and Sayos' relationship grows a little bit.
no story is shared.
No story. Head back to the other. Alright, Luna.
Your oldest friend is a Gestrel.
Yes. We've been friends for as long as I can remember.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why? Because he liked Gestrels.
Because he liked the idea of friendships that could last decades.
Had to
We
make
don't get
that
to
sound.
enjoy such long friendships in Lumiere.
Walks by the.
Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here. In case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances,
Yes,
I think we
shut
can
up.
skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give.
It's fine.
That's our conversation.
So something you'll see going forward that is a staple is Luna's always trying to get fucking answers to questions and no one gives her any.
Ever. It's normal shit too. Like stuff that needs like I'm there. Like I get it. And fuck the stupid shit. Damn
Show
it.
you how to use Lumiere.
We're in a war zone.
I got it.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
Alright, as a gesture of good faith.
All right. As a gesture of good faith, I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really
There we
pushing
go.
this.
Are they
Negotiation.
reasonable?
Yeah,
Right.
it is.
Go for it.
Luna spent time bombarding Versa with questions, It's evasive.
I want to hear them.
which pisses Luna off, but also triggers her and luckily intrigued. I won. The interrogation is over. They go.
How come Minoko lives so far from the other Gestrels?
Minoko's a searcher. They travel the land looking for Gestrels who went missing after the fracture.
The lost Gestrels.
Yeah. That and he, pissed off Golgra.
That was sad.
Yeah.
You were sad.
Escape.
Yeah.
You were thinking of Julie.
And not just her, but... Yeah.
Want a hug?
yeah,
I do.
Want to spend time with
I
SKA?
do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I do.
She reminds me of someone.
Who? Mael?
Have I met her before?
Well, you also thought you knew Ciel.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
Yeah.
I feel like you know everyone.
Sometimes I feel like you know everyone.
Oh, well. That's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
Right. So,
Real shit.
maybe it's that.
Yes. Just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. Yes, that's it. You're so
What?
very wise.
Yep.
Yay.
Persona wise.
Yep. Verso the Wise.
Oh, great name. Oh, can I be Eskia the Great? No, wait. How about Eskia the Brave? Oh, no. Eskia the Great is better.
You're just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
That's why we're best friends.
Fucking
Yay,
got him.
Verso. Have fun talking to each other a bit. The bond grows. Talk a bit more nonsense. Journal. Spot where she can find writing Gustav's journal. Talk. Yeah, this occurred. She helps Gustav's apprentices.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's weird as fuck.
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But part of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the Paintress woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
Now it seems like it's the actual moon over there. I don't know. I got nothing.
In.
Huh. All right.
Apologize.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
I didn't mean.
it's fine.
I just.
I miss him too.
It's hard.
The pain we feel. Every time we lose someone. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it. Sitting with it. Compartmentalizing it. But what I needed was to use it. To use everything.
What do you mean?
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me when I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all go. I use the pain. I use the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger. I use it all to keep going, to make sure I continue.
Monet.
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost. Walking with me, especially when I use chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness,
Yeah.
and they help me.
You feel Gustav.
Yeah, I do.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
You have an affinity for chroma too. Try it.
How do you always know what to do?
I don't. Want to know a secret? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think anyone else does either.
Really?
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
Go Lune. Go to sleep.
Oh my god. I'm not complaining. I just wasn't expecting this much. I guess.
Everybody's got to deal with the loss of Gustav.
It's a big sequence for sure.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. I've buried friends there too.
Looked like there were a lot of people.
You were right about condolences. We offer them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess. Sorry. It's just we're
Drowning in our own sadness. Hey, why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gamage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
out here seemed better than in there at the time.
At the time.
Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustav and the others, they really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know?
There you go.
It'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
You guys didn't decide to go with like symmetrical threes, huh?
Relationship level increase.
Yeah, I get it, but it's a choice. I don't know.
How far to Minoko Station?
With
Yeah,
SDA?
yeah.
No, should be quick.
No.
Minoko Station is to the north, not far from here.
Oh, what me? I'm not lost at all. Also needs back. Okay, I was gonna put out here anyway.
Follow the tracks. They'll lead us to Minoko.
The train. Gustav would have liked to see that.
Yeah.
Is it true before the fracture, Lumiere had trains running throughout the continent?
Always running late, but running, yes. Here we are.
I feel like if we were
Minoko
French,
Station.
that would have been a very funny
Is
joke
that a
about the
Grandes?
trains.
Contrary to what some believe, guard duty is quite rewarding. It's instructional.
Cool, dude. Fucking Gorons up in this bitch. Let's go. Nice. This, yeah. I swear, this is like a metro style.
Minoko's not here. That
I
means-
think.
Slow as ever. Monkey.
Monkey.
Your reflexes remain sharp as ever. I approve.
I'm sorry, what?
I think Minoko might be your.
Did Verso pull you into another adventure?
Fucking Rafiki out here.
He had a lot of time to kill, so I taught him.
Very well.
Could I interest you in a duel?
We'll try to talk until we've calmed Minoko down with a relaxing fight. Be careful though. Minoko's fighting style is a bit peculiar.
Meet the Kamari
What
of
a
the group.
shock. Alright, alright. Like his music. Feel like. Okay, so you like. Yeah, you're saying he's like Ronza. I guess he mimics.
Turn into
Yeah.
a Nevron.
Gotcha.
You're outmatched.
Yeah, like seeing parallels with 10 is like half of the issue here, I think. You were like saying from the get-go that that's one of the games they said, and like I was just like, yeah, there's some grand scam being run.
Please survive.
Let the ink flow.
Music feels like
Ready to strike.
it could play on an episode of Cowboy Bebop or something.
Oh, definitely.
Finesse and grace.
Mark.
Gee. Maybe not.
Timing on that. Rough.
Yep. That's,
Fury of fire.
Oh well.
A storm is coming.
huh. That's trigger on this.
No distraction, son. I'm really busy beating up strangers.
Yoko, what are you doing here?
What escalate? Oh, there's the man with the weird arm.
Noko, you said
He
never-
died.
Oh yeah, Black is the Grandis are taking cover. Come on, come on.
Oh. A stalact.
Is he gonna be an actual party member? Nuts.
I actually haven't used them a whole. I don't know days, but I know the con.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's relatively straight. Or I mean, yeah, at least the concept.
Friends of Verso, as honored guests, the first fight is yours. Defeat the stalact with your fearsome talents.
Right.
It's so nice of him.
Oh.
Good luck.
Serious?
Yes, he is.
What would you? I mean, did that sound like a joke?
You little
I mean, I guess it probably did, but yeah, coward, whatever.
Here's where you learn our new abilities.
Verso,
Okay.
why aren't you using gradient attacks?
I don't need pointers from the one sitting on his lazy ass.
Well,
You
I mean,
didn't
that's
teach
debatable.
them, did you? You lazy old fart. Very well. I shall generously impart my wisdom.
Gradient attacks. You can now use gradient attack. Each AP you use to cast a skill fills a gradient gauge. Once the gauge is filled, you gain one gradient chart. Use for any character to cast a gradient attack. Oh, time for gradient attack, baby.
You can't escape.
Huh.
On guard.
Again?
Finesse and precision.
So is it like an extra or like a free clay kind of move? Or
Yeah,
what's the...
and they get ridiculous.
Okay. Yeah, alright.
Bye.
See you. You're supposed to get... I wanted you to get up to 3 combos. Like, no shot.
Worthy friends, Verso.
Jealous?
What you doing?
What are you doing?
I just need the foot. Aha!
That's a foot?
He transforms by collecting Nevron feet. Don't ask me how it works.
Just feet.
I've never understood.
Just feet.
Now that we've had some good
Okay.
battles to warm the spirits,
I mean, no need to question that, really.
Right?
We're heading for old
Makes about as much
Okay,
sense as
fine.
anything else.
Hey, come on. Hey, look. I know we failed before, but look, you doofus. Don't you recognize her?
See, he knows who she is,
You know what
too.
that means. This is our shot. It might be our only shot.
this is
God
your
damn it.
only shot. Out of the question. I will never join you again.
A
Ooh.
lot of fighting, though.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's true.
There will be a lot of fights.
Exactly.
Count me in then. Good.
Yes, good.
Noko's coming too.
Excellent.
Yep. Not a lot of merchants.
You know,
go
at least he
over.
is steadfast in his convictions.
Yeah.
You're right. There will be a lot of fighting. That sounds kind of cool.
As a responsible parent, this is a superb idea. Let us go.
Noko's the
to
greatest.
old Lumiere.
I, as a responsible parent, love this idea for my child. We will go headlong into this.
Go talk to them. They're nicer than. Want to go to Old Lumiere? You should take the exit north. Yeah, we'll see Monaco's. So Monaco's bestial wheel. He uses the bestial wheel and moves the pointer forward. Each mask on the wheel upgrades specific skills. The almighty mask upgrades all skills. Upgraded skills are stronger or gain additional effects.
Interesting.
Monaco's starting skills are Chalier combo and Stalag punches. Bestial wheels on heavy mask, therefore Stalag punch upgraded and deals additional damage. Use Stalag punches, the bestial wheel pointer 4 masks forward. Okay.
Oh, really?
Monaco's harvest is never on legs if you party when the Neverons are killed. Enemy lootable legs have this icon. Beating them will allow Monaco to learn that Never kill. The bestial wheel is now on Monaco doesn't cast a skill yet, but defeat Pellerin will unlock one.
Foolish move.
That's how Monaco beat a Pellerin and got Pellerin. Time to go talk
Kind
to
of
the
an
beat poet.
interesting concept, anyway.
We Grandis are impervious to cold and is utterly dreadful for. Why? Because there are
You
no
don't
need
to
for
wear
clothes.
Yeah.
Run about naked as the day we were born. As a fashion designer, my talents languish from my life needs colors and textures. Oh, I have a brilliant idea. Let me dress you, you and your two marvelous friends. But, before I drape you with elegance, you must first best me in eloquence.
Okay.
I shall design new attire for the one able to best me in eloquence. Shall we begin?
Like a rap battle?
Let us commence. Are you ready? I shall start. Finish my sentence in a wonderfully poetic way. Life blooms like a rose with petals soft and frail. The winds will whisper. Words impressive. Let us continue.
If there are wrong answers.
Oh, we'll go over them. Basically, the longest one always wins. Life's a
gotcha.
canvas painted with the colors of our strife. Sylvanus. Often it feels like a butter knife. Death the artist's final stroke. Poetic and magic. Life sings a song of joy and pain. Its notes both sweet and bitter. Does fate to still follow after? Cannot decipher. Give away with words, young lady. You're good. Hold on for a moment. Take some time to create my piece. There, I'm proud of this one. I design new attire for the ones able to best me in eloquence.
Or you're gonna have to go through the same off.
It's different thing. Are you ready?
Gotcha.
I'll start. Finish my sentence in a wonderfully poetic way. Life is but a fleeting dream, a whisper in the night. Shadows fade to silence. The veil of shadows, life's mysteries are spun. Life dances on the edge of time, afflicted. Wayward words, young lady. Good, I should have expected that. I like the one of them.
Yeah, he's like really into it.
Life's a river winding through the valley of despair.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
Eloquence.
Life's a story written with the ink of dreams and fears. After we're poetic, I mean. Life's a blazing comet racing through the sky. Light will softly fade where weary sky.
Ew.
Right. He has no interest in guys any.
I see.
So you have incredible repartee. You deserved your win. Thank you. I'm happy you enjoyed it. Personally enjoyed creating those outfits. I hope you will wear them all the time. Come with my passion for design. I pledge fashion.
Woo woo. No, nice. Dude, that's fucking slick. Looking sharp.
Doesn't he?
Mr. Minoka.
Hey, why don't you?
I don't know. I feel like
You know, it's for the
that was a choice.
it's for the Quentin
like that was-
Tarantinos out there.
I was just gonna say, I feel like they were like, yeah, people are gonna want to see them souls. But honestly, if you floated around, shoes are kind of optional.
True. Yeah. That makes sense. I didn't think about it like that.
I still think it's a Tarantino situation, but
Welcome to old.
Welcome, my friends,
Oh.
to old Lumiere.
Is anyone still here?
Just Neverons.
So this is where our piece of Lumiere used to be. before the fracture ripped apart the world and threw us into the sea.
We're lucky it did. That's probably the only reason we survived.
The heart of the Paintress is in the center. Let's go.
Oh,
Place isn't
like
that
SKA, not the time.
Yeah, but it's also pretty wicked. That's
I'm ready. Okay. Finesse and precision.
Fight was brilliant. I like you. Oh.
We'll need a way forward.
The heart is in the center of the city. All right? Show off a bit, Minoko.
Just admit you can't do it yourself.
Killed everyone. Thanks, bud.
Sometimes you don't have to give it 100.
Mm. What'd you do?
Minoko!
Oh, no.
Why the hell did you...
Sorry, I fucked up. I just wanted to show off.
We just have to regroup. The others should be fine. Verso said the heart is in the center of your Lumiere, right?
Right.
He's just a
Okay,
big
then
softy.
I'm
Didn't
just
mean
trying to
hurt
impress you.
I'm so sorry. It's not what I wanted. Interesting. I was just gonna say, usually I try and keep my party like balanced in case you get split up, but we hadn't seen that happen yet in this game, and then bang. I was just thinking, like, yeah, I don't know, like, Cial hasn't been on the field hardly at all and like he's new, so he hasn't hurt much, but yeah, it's a good point to like, all right, you have to play with the people that you might not otherwise have on the field now.
I haven't really. Some. I understand her concept of.
Yeah. No, and it's like in Final Fantasy X or whatever, like there's sequences where they like pull a couple of the people, and I remember getting burned because like I just never used Riku or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like shit where it was just, oh crap. This game has become much harder now. Interesting. And it is cool to see the parallels, like how this is like a lot of those kinds of games, but very different.
Us in this quagmire.
It's okay, Minoko. Let's move on, shall we?
Fucking Luna is like, yeah, whatever. Ruthless.
Alright. Sayel has foretell. Basically, she has dark and light attacks. Every light attack increases by 1. Dark increases. Dark kind of abilities can other to do.
Gotcha. Okay.
Here's your car.
Huh.
Sweet taste of battle.
It's cool how they've all got a different mechanic too.
I'm ready.
Careful now.
Time to bleed.
I'll do it.
Oh, no.
That hurts. Lightning. Strike.
I don't know what to do when I don't have Mayel.
Right.
To evade. Danger. Danger.
Difference.
Your turn to dance.
Whole different system. Okay, though. I get, or I kind of get where
No margin for
the
error.
whole see all things working out. I like. Everybody's kind of got their like charge system, but it's slightly different.
Got a foot.
More feet.
How exactly did our piece of Lumiere end up on an island when the rest of the city is here?
One of the great mysteries.
Probably not a
I
coincidence.
wish we had more time.
Go out on
There's so much to study here.
Mm-hmm.
So, Monoko, what was life like before the fracture?
The world was smaller and cozier, livelier. There were many more of us Gestrels back then. The fracture tore our villages apart. Only a fraction of a fraction survived. Our forests are filled with Gestrels awaiting rebirth.
Hating man. Have nothing but time, I suppose. Just a man who since young, she had things. I asked her about her sadness. Paint's never on. Oh. Sad because there are more works of art that she. So many fables from around the world that she'd never be able to collect. Life in her in the world she never. I encourage them to believe that their dreams are within their grasp. Did love to challenge me, all of them. Important to remember the ones we love, alive in our mind. I paint them; they can remember them. I can remember.
Man. Yep, no, you're fine. That's interesting. It's like the Paintress, or you were talking about something along those lines before.
Doesn't that look like one of
Theorizing.
Eskier's stones?
Oh, yeah.
Let's bring him a gift.
Okay, whatever. We're collecting rocks
Was
now.
surprised you agree so readily to Verso's plans.
He seems to be our best bet for now. We lack too much information.
Do you trust him?
I trust that he wants to reach the Paintress, so for now, our interests are aligned.
He has been helpful. Still, I have this feeling he's hiding something.
Man's
Minoko,
immortal.
how did you meet Verso?
Damn it. Really hoping
I
to
don't really
skate on
remember.
this.
I feel like I've always known Verso.
That
You
doesn't
traveling
seem
with other
right.
expeditions?
Quite a few.
How many? What happened to them?
What happened to them?
Maybe ask Verso when we find him.
Hey, Lune never gets answered.
Finding them
Yeah.
comes first.
I mean, asking Gastrol, probably not your best bet, but
Any idea what this is?
looks like a big sword.
Afraid not. This is my first time here as well.
Cousin Ed. Probably not.
58. They were the ones that Verso was traveling with.
I believe so. They made
Great,
it surprisingly far. An axon. Interesting. Verso is...
Ba-dum-bum.
Is this true? Mael's with him. We need to go. Now.
Verso would never harm her.
He's gotta have, like, fucked up the previous expedition or have worked with the other guy to do it. Or I don't know. That's my guess, anyway.
Can you stand? Minoko gets a bit carried away sometimes.
My back hurts, but I'm fine.
Good. The others are probably heading towards the center of the city. We'll rejoin them there.
Feels like home.
Yeah. Feels like home. You okay?
Monoko fits well in the disaster expedition, eh?
Yeah. It does. After you.
He recognizes
Speaking of
her
home,
in the same way
Where
that
do you live in Lumiere?
Noir does.
Above a bakery near the center.
I don't know what that's about.
Angelique's Boulangerie. I ate there every morning.
We
I
saw
wonder if
that.
it's still there.
It's called Mathilde's now. When this is over, you should go and visit.
Different boulangerie. I remember looking up boulangerie.
I never said there was treasure.
You didn't say there wasn't.
Always assume.
Yeah, very clear about seeking it.
Let's spill some
sure.
ink. This
There's my girl.
precision.
Watch out!
Oh, wrong one.
Ready to strike. I've got this.
We're a pretty good team. Verso? Verso? Putain. Where did he go? So, where did you go? I need to find Lune and Ciel, quickly.
Feels sketchy.
Sketchy.
Eating up with his fucking, teammate out there. Oh.
Oh.
It's, it's not about it. Right.
The dance begins. Finesse and precision. Nice. Nice. Think I'm close. This manner's intact. Why does it feel so familiar? I know this place.
Ow. This is gonna be important. Ooh, glass pyramid. The Louvre. There's one of those out in the plaza of a big palace, but it doesn't look like that. I don't know. Trying too hard, though. Good.
I knew you'd open the door for her.
Really, Verso? This was your plan?
Yeah. Kinda.
How many times must you hurt our family?
No, you don't get to lecture me on family.
Why do you refuse to see I am doing this for us? Yet you insist on rushing toward death. You're trying to stop the wrong cycle.
You're doing this for yourself.
Of course. It's easier for you to think that, isn't it? easier to betray us if I'm the villain.
So move. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
You haven't told her the truth,
Let's go.
have you, son?
Our family.
Sorry we're late. We were busy doing a bit of reading. Were you planning on sharing that this man, the man who murdered our team, is your father?
Eh.
Family
It's
is
like
my
marginally
favorite
relevant,
topic.
I guess. Doesn't really change anything. Is it?
Right, can we talk about this later? I'd really
Right.
like for you all to survive this.
Since, you know. Sorry I didn't share my personal baggage.
Right.
But, like.
You
Yeah, I don't know.
forced us to this point.
Feel the storm!
Curious what the heart is. I'm like, I want to bet it's the girl. But I don't think that makes sense. I don't know. I'm just trying to spitball.
I know.
Throw in the darts, you'll hit a couple. Man.
Ready to parry.
Oh no, 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 no! Can't! Don't do this to her. No, no, no! Ah, oh, okay. Woo.
I'm ready.
He can banish him from combat. Yeah.
Luna,
I'm not angry, just disappointed.
It's fucking bad. I'm not angry yet. That's pretty funny.
target marked.
Already got.
Tearing this family apart.
Let the ink flow.
You
Not impressed.
should be fighting by my side.
Watch out.
Damn it! Can't time that for the life of me.
Let's dance. I'm ready. Ready to go. Okay.
Ah! Oh.
The elements dance.
Good job, Luna.
Quick. Pittman will go out there and steal his feet. I'm not even left-handed.
Right? Neither am I.
Everyone all right?
You family drama. Oh, damn. Not what I meant. I looked down for a second. I meant that they were gonna start razzing Verso.
Broken.
that the wording? Is that the terminology?
Why can't you accept who you are?
Why don't you just tell her, huh? Why don't you say it out loud with your mouth?
Uh.
I didn't.
Alicia, move.
So it is her. Yeah.
You ever notice how the aspect ratio changes to 4:3 when she has her nightmares?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What is that?
Bad fire.
Tell me your name.
Oh, isn't good. Interesting. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm supposed to think that. It could have just been like a Freudian slip situation, technically.
Where did it go? No.
If like Alicia's his little sister. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Way off, clearly, on most of my theories.
Dory, thank you, mon ami.
Care to explain?
No.
Your father.
I don't think of him as my father anymore.
Still, why didn't
Been
you
a
just tell
while.
us?
Fair enough. I mean, honestly,
Because it's
I
private.
don't think of him as my
And
father.
it's painful and it's none of your business. I cut ties with him decades ago.
Lying by omission is still lying.
I've told you everything you need to know.
I'd rather make that determination for myself.
I think we can all understand where each other's coming from, right? He hasn't steered us
Think we
wrong
try.
yet. But we're a team now. And we won't get very far if we don't trust each other.
Family's complicated.
Old friend, you've traveled miles.
So we're burial urns for Kestrels. We saw some really big ones of those.
Your blind eyes on the dial,
Could just be the one he used for that, I suppose.
stripping
The stories say that Gestrels reincarnate. Is that true? Can you bring Noko back?
Partially. We can bring Noko back to life. But not all of Noko will return. It will be a different Noko. The one you knew is gone.
sorry, my friend. And all
Yeah, that responsible parent
for naught.
doesn't quite hit the same anymore.
We have no way to access the monolith.
Expedition 58 seemed to think you knew another way.
What?
We found 58 and their journals.
So that's how you... I wasn't hiding it. If that's what you're implying. It's a dead end.
Wait, what are you talking about?
There is someone else who can help us.
Yeah, the other faceless fella.
Excuse me.
Cool.
Is it true? Can you make a weapon that can pierce the barrier? Do you need something from the Axons? Do you need their hearts?
Look, to create this weapon, he needs enormous amounts of pure chroma, which is way beyond what we can get from Nevrons. The only source are axons, yes. But like I said, that's a dead end. It's impossible.
Why? What are axons?
They're massive creatures living on islands around the monolith. They're much stronger and much more dangerous than Nevrons. I can't die, and I still couldn't take them down.
Yet we found the corpse of one in Old Lumiere, so it's possible.
I don't know how that one died. But I'm telling you, listen to me, please. Our chances of taking them down without you lot dying are close to zero.
Close, but not zero. Death is coming either way.
So you're saying there's a chance,
right?
As expeditioners, if we die fighting.
Wonderful pep talk.
I know.
No shit. Yeah, like I am aware. I have received it many times. It's my favorite.
All right, if we're going to fight the Axons, then let's be smart about it.
What do you mean?
I've had a few rough encounters with the Axons. There are 3 located on islands around the monolith, and we need at least 2 hearts to get enough chroma. One lives on a mountain too high for us to reach, so that one's out. We should start with the one to the west of the monolith. It's already been weakened by previous expeditions, right?
Yeah, good idea. Maximize our chances.
Or we embrace the challenge and pick the one in the east.
It's a hard one.
I like your
I mean, you get to
spirit.
come after the easy one once you've already been beaten
What I
down.
just said.
Yes. Whatever, fuck me, I guess.
All these years and you've never
I'm
defeated an
literally
Axon.
immortal.
They're kind of tough.
And do you think our chances are close to zero?
I didn't think you cared about odds.
Lune and I have less than a year. But Mael's different.
Oh, male's different, alright. God damn it.
Story time?
Let me think.
Come on. You've been alive for over 60 years. You must have tons of stories.
Over 100 years, actually.
Over 100 years, actually. So, it's hard to choose.
You're 100 years
Bragging
old
now.
and so indecisive.
All right. Let me think. Okay. I'm going to share something deeply personal with you.
Oh,
My favorite
I'm
color.
so intrigued.
Don't be
It's about
dumb.
my hair.
Don't make it weird. Come on. What?
Your hair. That's a bit literal on the dark and personal.
Hey, I'm sharing a
Whatever.
heartfelt secret here. Do you want the story or not?
Do you dye it?
Please.
Is that
Do
the
share.
gray's not
Sometime
natural,
after the
is it?
fracture, my hair turned
You
completely white, like...
Hmm.
Luckily, the the Gestural village has a
He
hairstylist.
actually
with
dyes
common
it.
treatments.
I didn't think. I was thinking that he dyed the white.
This
Oh,
apprentice
man.
always mucks things up. I'm lucky my hair's not purple this time.
Purple could be fun.
This time,
Your turn.
That was hardly dark or personal.
White hair.
what, you fucking dye your hair?
Revealing myself here.
All you've revealed is that you're vain and that
Yeah.
you're really bad at making appointments.
Vain.
That too.
I'm not the one with all the bracelets and rings.
Actually, my students made these bracelets for me to remember them by. Because
Oh,
chances are we'll never
shit.
see each other again.
You feel like a dick now, huh?
But I'm also a realist. My youngest student is 6. Her parents will gommage when she's 12, and she herself won't live past 21. Her parents did the maths. They'll have 12 years as a family, and she'll experience 21 years of life. These are the choices we get to make. The earlier you have children, the more time you get to share with them, the more life they'll get to live. And every year you wait...
You're shortening your child's life.
Precisely.
You don't have any children, though.
No, I don't, but I have my students. One of my friends, Sophie, said it best. She said she loves her children so much, the best thing she could do for them is not to have them. See? Dark and personal.
Yeah, you've set the bar high.
Come back with a better story next time.
So Versa's story was rather lacking. Relationship. Bit too long seeing each other.
Lune. Okay. We'll talk later then.
Versa approaches Luna. More questions.
I've been wondering, why stay on the continent alone? Why not return to Lumia?
I did.
What?
I went back. Helped with the rebuild.
Mm-hmm.
After the fracture, we didn't have anything. Food, shelter. None of it.
Things must have been chaotic then.
Nothing like the end of the world to bring out the best and worst in us. I almost missed those times. You know, the dome shield. My father and I helped build that.
Oh, why'd you leave then?
Those early expeditions, they were search and rescue. We didn't know about the Paintress then. We just wanted to find our loved ones, like my mother.
I see. But this time, you didn't go back.
People didn't trust me. Guess I'm hard to trust.
Perhaps.
Guess they thought I knew more than I did. Halfway to the monolith, I was betrayed. Barely escaped. Kind of killed my interest in returning home. What about you? Do you miss home?
I spent my whole life studying the Paintress and the monolith. This is where I need to be.
What a long-winded way to avoid answering the question.
Yes, there are things I miss.
You paint such a vibrant picture.
If you must know what I really miss of Viennoiserie.
Oh, good answer. I miss those too. What?
I enjoyed this conversation.
High praise.
It feels more relaxed and actual useful information.
Imagine. What a fucking thought.
When it becomes lost in thought, reflecting on the Versa. Versa feels ignored. And
Ready for the axons? Of course you are.
Versa joins Meo, who was
Throwing rocks again.
Mm-hmm. You should try.
Eskia would be horrified that we're throwing stones into the lake.
Or he'd be super happy because we're sending them soaring on fun little adventures.
Oh, so they're like
You know what?
little rock expeditioners.
Exactly.
Would that make you Lumiere then?
I think the Paintress.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm
That would have been a
launching
line
them on
anyway.
their journey.
Just see how she
watching them
responds to
from
it.
afar. Stone after stone after stone, knowing they'll never come back.
I think it does. Make
Poetic, but kind of depressing for.
No, it's pretty on brand.
Kind of depressing for a 16-year-old.
I don't know what being 16 was like for you, Verso.
Is that what you're writing in your notebook all the time? Depressing poetry.
It's not all depressing. Why, what do you like?
Some of my poetry is very
Sunshine
helpful.
and
Thank you
rainbows
very
too.
much.
Mostly poetic insults to use on Monoko. I'm currently
Nice.
comparing him to the backside of an owl. Actually, writing is cathartic for me. It helps. Getting the thoughts out of my head and onto the paper. Giving shape to my feelings.
Can I see?
No?
Do I get to read yours?
Mine's kind of personal.
Well,
Right.
so is mine.
Yeah,
It's
but
writing.
I bet you secretly want people to read it.
Okay, fine. I'll let you read mine if I get to read yours.
Okay, deal.
Be kind, though.
Yeah, I can't promise that.
Hail and Verso, feel closer.
It's like, yeah, no. I'm probably going to be mean. Because that's more fun for me. So.
Hail proves to be extremely
Suck
critical of
it.
us. Go back to the others. Hail is done teasing.
I'm mad.
Esky.
What?
I'm stinking mad.
I don't buy it.
That was mean. I thought he cared. Renoir's not
Huh.
being Renoir.
He's not.
Hmm.
I know, buddy. I'm mad too.
Tells me Esky.
Yeah.
Verso approaches Esky intensely.
That armband looks nice.
You're barring
Yeah, I guess it's official. We're part of the disaster expedition now. Are you jealous?
I'm doing all the hard work. Where's my armband?
So, you want an armband
Yes.
Maybe.
too? You barely have arms.
Not
That's not the point.
Anyway, I want a headband.
Your head is humongous. You're gonna need so much cloth.
I have a big brain.
All right, Monsieur Big Brain. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, he's the best. Happy now?
Nice.
Happy now?
Ooh, this is the nicest thing ever.
Esky is even more
Yeah.
excited than usual. Verso has given Esky the
Good
greatest
thing.
gift ever. It's over.
That's sweet. Fucking goober.
Esky dances around with his armband. Right in the journal. Spot where she can. Time writing in Gustav's journal. Writes about old Lumiere. Actually true. Gustav's apprentice.
So, the masked person with Renoir, that's your sister? Not a hard leap to make.
Her name's Alicia.
What's wrong with her? She wears a mask all the time, she never talks, and she's always staring.
She
Dead.
She was trapped in a fire a long time ago. Damaged her face and her throat, so, yeah.
Why did they come to see me?
I don't know. That surprised me when you told me. She helped me before. I thought she'd help me again, but it seems she's chosen a different side. Family is complicated, right?
Yeah.
Do you want the armband back?
What?
I feel like a fraud wearing it, given, you know.
Wear it anyway.
Motherfucker.
You said you chose your side, right?
I did.
You're out here.
You're not upset with me.
Strangely, no. I hate secrets, but Gustav always gave people the benefit of the doubt. Your actions are what matters. I trust you.
Thanks.
Escape. Swim to.
Cool.
Gone. So close to the Paintress now.
Yeah, man. Not even seeing the fucking number anymore. Like, it's
You can see
it's
her
cool how
toes.
it's been off in the distance the whole time. Yeah, like she's the focus now. It's not the tower that you're looking at. Like, it's cool.
The architecture looks very different here.
This kind of place never existed before the fracture.
It's beautiful. Feels surreal.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Feels like you're Snake Dude. That's what I would guess. This is a boss move. Like big sky lizard is what I'm thinking of.
Is she the Axon?
Ah, okay. Eskia looks like that
Selene,
kind of.
she who plays with wonder.
He passed to LSD on the party.
Right.
It's so...
Fucking trippy.
Lune, what's going on?
I don't know.
It's pretty cool though.
She's manipulating your emotions. You have to focus. Remember why you're here. Be careful. They call her she who plays with wonder. But what she really does is play with your head.
Let's move fast before we all lose our minds.
Bencha will say fails. Wasn't expecting it to move. Creepy. Fucker.
Don't look at her for too long or you'll go insane. I've seen people jumping off a cliff just from looking at her.
It is...
They really will give you something for that. Like if you spend too much time with her on screen or whatever. I doubt it, but it'd be funny.
mesmerizing.
This dance feels familiar. This is kind of dancing taught in Lumiere.
I don't think so. Never seen it.
Fucking same. Paintress. I liked that a lot. I think that's probably still one of my more viable guesses. Yours, but I mean, the ones that I'd be willing to make at this point. But I have no idea. Not getting a lot of information.
Wait, no, that's
Expedition log.
Gilles, 55th. I don't understand. The weaponry worked brilliantly up to now. Augmenting pictos with music was a stroke of genius. But the sonics have no effect on the Nephrons here. It's as if they can't even hear our music. They just keep dancing to their own. We're running out of ideas. I miss my girls so much it kills me. It hurts thinking that I could have been home right now playing music while they dance. Rochelle would have given birth by now. I could be holding my first grandchild. Instead, I'm here. No. No. There's still a chance, and someone has to fight for them. I can't let them down. Drums, maybe that'll work. They can't hear our music, but perhaps they will feel it.
Interesting. Wonder if that's gonna be important. All aboard. Yeah, it's like a really involved transit system.
so long. On the dunes. So this sucks.
Creepy looking. I think it's the mask.
Oh yeah.
Wrapped up in cloth. But yeah, definitely looks like a. I mean, oh okay.
Yeah, flying. Remember, flying enemies. You have to use. Aim them.
Right.
Otherwise, they just dodge.
This place is huge.
Thank Expedition 67 for destroying a lot of the walls to get further. Couldn't progress without that.
Feels like home.
In what way?
Right.
It's like wherever you live sucked. Ew.
As I get older, I wonder: can you ever truly know something? Again, how blessing that darkest night. First to blind eye. We lie to ourselves all the time, don't we? Other. Then there are things genuinely. Wonder. Nothing but time. I miss. I couldn't. Sounds like you have many regrets. Start pulling.
Good stuff.
What's that?
The tissue. It works for Siren.
So he creates all of that for her.
We should take it out. It would definitely be an advantage against Siren.
It's an optional fight, but a needed one. Evron does not tirelessly.
Careful now.
Beat her, right?
What's that?
Well, it's what the word means.
Oh, yeah.
Anga!
I thought he was gonna.
Careful now. Let's cover
Weaver,
path.
yeah. Because he's not like sewing. That was throwing me. Like, he's like, yeah, it's like a loom or whatever they'd call that.
Fury of fire.
On me!
Definitely has a sewing machine. So what do I know? Did not notice that.
Finesse and grace.
Mayhell will die in 60.
Danger. I won't waste this.
Ooh.
Let us stain them.
Finesse and precision.
Take cover.
Yeah, everybody running out of turns.
Fury of fire.
On me.
Interesting. That's fun.
Really?
Finesse and
Oh
grace.
god. Oh god.
GG.
Wow.
I hit it all at once there. Oh, but you keep fighting with the rest of your foes. I didn't realize that.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hmm.
That's true.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say they're definitely not where you've been putting energy and effort.
Try me.
Oh boy.
Almost there though.
Deal me in.
Kinda. Got it. The scale you're working with is make it tough to get there in 4.
He doesn't have any break.
Oh, jeez. Is he not either?
Here's your card.
Got Monaco.
Oh wait, there's that heavy punch combo or something that had break.
Yeah,
Oh,
or AP. Oh, too early.
Oof. Last turn for her.
Good. Nice.
That's
Energized.
actually huge. Honestly.
Early.
If you gotta redo the fight, I'd
Yeah.
bring her into the main party probably. I don't know.
Time to
Not
strike.
done yet.
Sweet taste of battle.
Oh.
That's a decent amount of damage.
Yeah.
Not great, but for somebody who haven't been putting too much work into. Got this.
Over.
Feel better.
Nice.
Yeah, bud.
Good job, guys.
Fucking coming through.
Good job. No other expedition managed that.
No other expedition had a Lumina converter.
Yet this victory feels hollow.
That was him.
Is it?
Nice.
Massive bolts of cloth, like wadded up everywhere. Yeah, and they're like miniaturized too. Like I don't know. Yeah, this whole thing is wild. Can't decide if they're like, on like somebody's Warhammer table or
Right.
hand painting or what the whole thing is here. But can't quite figure it out. Interesting looking. I like the snake shit over there. I assume. I assumed as much. I would have been surprised. Build a cool rattler design like that. Gotta use it. Ooh.
Does damage.
Right. Yeah.
All right, little rattler.
You know, we just whooped the shit out of the guy, made you. Never on the We got like 2 or 3 of you in the process. You suck. What's up? Oh, yeah. Probably want fire, though. I would assume.
The thing with Fire Rage is I lose control of her while she's doing.
Sure. Yeah. No, I just generally, I was assuming it'd be.
Oh, no, ice is.
Interesting.
Grace,
I just assumed.
finesse, and precision.
Although enchants his target, but it's not gonna work.
Huh. So that only works. But okay, so that would have worked if you hadn't dropped.
Arm on.
Oh, the charm. It's like a piece of
Brace yourselves.
Ooh, ooh. Ooh, too early. That was rough. Oh, I can tell.
The eternity of ice.
Let's carve a path.
That's a decent heal.
And it stays on for like.
Careful, Mael.
Good God. A lot of health, but manageable.
Their defenses are down.
A storm is coming.
Huh.
Now
That's
if I
cool.
fire.
Hits them too. I did not expect.
So hard to top.
Feeling better. Take cover.
Blades sharp. On guard. Finesse and precision.
Let us stain them.
Or did you do another one?
What's that?
Is that still the first typhoon going on?
Yeah. Oh God.
Nom nom nom.
Oh, he ate my L, you bastard. Fuck.
Careful, Verso.
These guys don't have anything on. I can counter it.
A storm is coming.
Nice.
This ends now. Chroma is flowing.
What is this?
Just try it.
I'll do it. I'm ready. Let us stain them. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Let's carve a path. Lune, careful.
Just noticed they both have like a breaking counter type thing.
Oh yeah.
Really been adding up.
Ice. Shatter.
My turn.
Turns worth of damage.
Get ready.
Is it whoever gets the killing blow or whatever?
I think it's just
Oh, gotcha. She's the musician.
cool. Oh, this is
Yeah.
rush to get.
Yeah. It's less like grinding or whatever than you did on your solo.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But like in block and dodge, I should be.
Right? It does seem like that's kind of the name of the game. Like, if you can do that, the rest of it's sort of moot. You don't take damage unless you miss those.
But
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, it does seem like that shouldn't, or I would be surprised if it remains that way throughout the entirety of this thing. If there's not people who
harder
just
one.
chip damage. Is that right?
yeah, you remember go east or you to go west. You want to go west. So like we go to east.
I wasn't
or,
sure if like you were able to choose which one,
Oh, yeah,
or
you-
if that, it's just like we were doing that. Okay.
Luke, Expedition 67. We're out of explosives, but we've made enough holes in this place to reach that giant woman in the center. But something weird's going on. Everyone's been swept up in strange emotions. It both feels like us, but also not like us. Marguerite reckons we're feeling the overflow from that giant woman's feelings. Empathic distress, I think she called it. Like her mind is flooding the area with her thoughts and feelings. Maybe we'll just stay here and enjoy the melody.
Yeah, cool. Sure, that'll be good.
Gonna see how this goes, but
We're finally there.
She's waiting at the end of this tunnel.
Then we should prepare before we head there. She's even grander than I thought.
Yune, you're okay, right?
I
Huh?
swear I've seen this dance before.
Ah, the Macarena.
combo number.
I see.
Focus.
Gustav!
Sorry, Sean, the baby wasn't like, oh no, we know we're dead. Not a damn thing.
All right, here we go. Time to get my ass whooped.
Okay.
Start with Typhoon.
Finesse and precision.
Luna, careful.
Hard.
Careful, Mael.
I've got this.
This is just like an avatar for you to swing.
Yeah. Here's where it gets tough.
Eyes shut. Finesse and grace.
Ballet. Fuck the ground. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. One more. Oh, no, too early. Ah!
Man, that was mean what they did with the last one.
Uh-huh.
Shit. That timing was fucked.
Let us stain them.
Got you on fucking 3 of them. Like, oh yeah.
On me.
I'll do it.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Oh. Oh God, I missed it.
Huh.
Oh.
There's so dodge.
Throw fucking.
Ooh.
Damn.
Feeling better.
Typhoon.
That was. Yeah, that's been helpful.
Yeah.
Overflowing with energy. Danger!
Ooh.
I'll do it.
Over. Nope. Finish it. Oh man. Okay.
Ooh, we did it though. Bit of a fight, but. Up. Okay. What's that?
Music.
Music, yeah.
Rags for you.
Me?
Good shit.
You want me to give it to you?
It's important.
Why?
Magic's complicated, guys. Just go with it.
That was... I saw...
What happened?
I saw... It was... Renoir?
I used to see him in my nightmares too. He can be
No,
quite traumatizing.
that's not what I meant. You know it. Yeah. It's gonna be like a time travel thing then. I felt like that was kind of the only way we get there with the Mayel loop anyways. I don't know. We'll see. I'm curious.
Have to see, but I have to wait for another night.
Must have.
One Axon down, one to go. And break the barrier that leads to the Paintress.
Man. You know, he's with us in spirit. In the chroma. He's just a chroma ghost now.
Oh man. Well.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say honestly, like, yeah, the mechanics, not really my cup of tea. I don't think it's terrible or anything, but yeah, I wouldn't pick this game based on its mechanics. The story would absolutely make it worth it.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't. Yeah, if I'm playing a game along these lines, like I was talking before, I would prefer that it's more of a static turn-based set thing, and I'm picking my moves, and then they pick their moves, and you know, I set the controller down and walk away from the game on their turn, and I don't lose anything. Like, it doesn't harm me, but
right, that makes sense.
But so like watching you play this may be the optimal way for me to experience the story, honestly. So it's cool. I definitely am not complaining at all, and I can see why it's generally well received. I get it. It's more involved than that for folks who, you know, that you know don't prefer the kind of game I'm talking about. That's fine. I don't have an issue with that. But the story, the way it looks, the like music, it's been a while since there was a game where it's all of that stuff that I was like, that's what's really awesome and groundbreaking here. Whereas the mechanics are like pretty standard JRPG with some extra flair, you know? Like it's not like yeah, everybody's got their own unique system and that's really cool. I'm not trying to bash it, but like that's less of a shock or whatever than oh my god, you know, what's gonna happen next? And
yeah, definitely.
Genuinely every time that we get through one of those sequences, I'm like, oh my god. What's next? Yeah.
Well, I will tell you we're very close to getting some.
Yeah. Okay.
In fact, we may
I was
even
wondering
get some tomorrow night.
Yeah. Are we I guess so with your solo file, how far along are you in that?
I actually beat it over the weekend.
Okay, so you're done. All right.
I'm done.
Yeah. All right.
And I would tell you there are 3 acts.
Yeah. All right. That's what I was gonna say. So I was guessing that we're not like almost there, but while you know, getting out of the rising action, moving over into the important shit here. But that's okay. That's gonna be interesting. You thinking, you know, another week or so's worth of streams, you're guessing, or does that seem like that's too few? Like end of next week, or
you know what? I might make a prediction.
Yeah.
Say awesome.
You think so? It's that close. Fun. I wasn't. Yeah, it's hard to gauge with this story especially, but like, you know, we saw her. She's like right over there now, so we've clearly made it toward the end game. So yeah, I'm curious. I also just can't wait to see how it comes together at the end. I'm kind of giving up on trying to figure it out, and I'm mostly just holding out that it doesn't disappoint me with whatever it is, that it's as cool as I think it's gonna be. As cool as it's been so far. Yeah.
Well, like I said, they'll definitely get some answers tomorrow, I believe, as long as I'm not underleveled.
We'll see. Yeah,
we shall see
if we've got some hard fights ahead of us, or if we're, yeah. Because this one, I thought it seemed like you were concerned about our ability to move forward here, and I may have misread it, but it seemed like you were able to handle that without too much trouble.
I've had a lot of practice over the past couple of days with parrying and dodging.
Yeah, in the thick of it, that helps.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah. Well, good. I'm glad. I'm excited. We've got a really fun game. We're really putting a decent amount behind us on.
Yeah.
I'm stoked.
But that'll do it for us tonight. So follow along. Monday. Okay, so the second axon there.
Woo.
Yeah, if you want to get notified, you can Patreon. Don't have to. More than enough.